thinking you funny. I'ma laugh when you turn to it. Don't be capping like you really love me. Don't be acting like you really quit.
And now, complete the starting five for your Houston Rockets! At point, at 6'0", number 5, Fred VanVleet. At small forward, at 6'6", number 9, Dillon Brooks. Starting at the other guard, at 6'4", number 4. Number 1,
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Draymond Green is out there with Butler, and it's Moody in at the small forward. And for the Rockets, running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Thompson is out there with Alperen Şengün, and it's VanVleet in at the point. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Watch the screen.
It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry looking around. Here's Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Inside, Green can be very aggressive and physical, allowing him to do work scoring the ball.
Here's VanVleet. Nice form on the 20-footer. Here's Podziemski. Here's Curry. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Brooks outside. And the wide open shot from Green. From outside off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Curry on the wing. Covered by VanVleet. Curry passes it to Moody. Shoots over VanVleet. Moody's shot is off. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team. Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Inside. And Green slams it in.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside, Green. And Thompson kicks to Brooks. Houston moving it around. Thompson sets the pick for Green. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
When you try to check Green in pick-and-roll action, you've got to stop him first.
Curry's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And here's Green outside. Podziemski grabs the board. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Butler. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Thompson passes to Van Vliet. It's stolen by Green. And they're on the break. And it's Butler with the jam.
Love the force and focus that Butler plays this game with. That was reflected in the finish.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets.
The Rockets
trailing by 2. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. The Warriors making a switch here. Hields checked in.
Buddy Hield.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
To the middle. And it's Butler missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. And here's Thompson after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. 4 on the clock. Count that one from Van Vliet.
Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage. Slipping pass there for the finish.
Here's Butler driving inside. And that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Houston with a big group substitution here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Jabari Smith comes in for Amen Thompson. Tari Eason's checked in for Brooks. And it's Whitmore in for Fred Van Vliet.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
And the Warriors miss again.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now Green, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. That one goes. Count it.
You know, with his quickness, he's already good at creating separation for his shot. And we know he doesn't need much room to get his shot off either.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Green's got 12 in the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
To the paint, here's Green. Will it go? Hield outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Off with the layup. And so the first quarter is in the books. Houston on top. They lead by 6. And the second quarter about to... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Curry kicks to Payton. Back to Curry. Curry crashes inside.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Holiday looking for an opening. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
And it's Whitmore missing. Warriors trail by 3. Payton in the corner. Back to Kuminga. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry outside. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Houston. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Thompson, he's checked in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Curry dishes to Green. Pass to Podziemski. Deflects the pass. Curry kicks to Kuminga. Back to Curry. Now Podziemski. Payton from outside. Thompson with the rebound. VanVleet outside. Eason gets a wide open look. No good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Kuminga, no good. The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Smith, the pass to Eason. For 3, VanVleet. Warriors with the rebound. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the inside. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Smith against Kuminga. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. Back to Smith. Beyond the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
It's Curry outside. Answering with a three of his own, Stephen Curry.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So for the Rockets, Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Green in for Alperen Şengün. Golden State also making some changes. Butler, he's checked in for Kuminga. Moody comes in for Payton. And it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. Shots good by Green.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Inside, Moody. Nice D from Brooks. Rockets leading by 3. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
And it's Butler missing. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Thompson finds Brooks. Podziemski grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And love how crafty VanVleet is on these drives, just daring the defense to get physical with it.
Clark, famously, Fred VanVleet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size, but man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred VanVleet has done. He is an incredible basketball player, smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player.
He gets it in there. 8 points for Draymond Green.
Really good touch from Green right there, making the floater look real easy.
Now here's VanVleet. He's defended by Podziemski. The Rockets with another miss. Warriors trail by 5. To the paint, and stolen by Thompson. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. VanVleet wide open. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. VanVleet's got 11.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. VanVleet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove. And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Eason with it. No scoring in this one. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And so it's Houston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter basketball following halftime. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moses Moody is out there with Butler. And it's Green in at the center, filling out the middle. Green, the screen. Curry passes to Moody. Thompson against Butler. Launches a three. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight. VanVleet outside. Back to Thompson. Green taking his time here. Houston needs to get a shot off. Chalk up 2 there. Şengün's got 5.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Back to Curry. Takes a 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Van Vliet attacking. It's rebounded by Curry. Curry's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Warriors trail by 12. Butler is screen on Green. Driving the lane. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got his first basket.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players, but with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. And the Warriors also making a change. Gary Payton is checked in for Moses Moody. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Curry.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
And that one, good. Thompson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Here's Van Vliet. He's got 16. Outside, Green. Back to Van Vliet. Out to Thompson. Here's the 3. Here's Şengün. Kept alive by Houston for the 3. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 3rd assist on the night. Green finds Butler. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Unable to get that one. Good D by Thompson. Now, here's Green. He's got 10. Now Thompson.
In the 3rd. 2 minutes.
Van Vliet passes to Eason. Jacks up a 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Rockets lead by 15. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Here's Van Vliet. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Van Vliet's got 4 points this quarter.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his side.
That one goes in.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And stolen by Butler. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Payton. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Smooth passing that time. Butler doing his best to keep everybody involved and in sync.
So for the Rockets, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Jabari Smith comes in for Amen Thompson. And it's Whitmore in for Fred Van Vliet. Then for the Warriors, Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Brandon Podziemski. And it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Butler takes it in. And it's Butler with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And that one's good, Whitmore.
And those are the kinds of shots that give rookies like Whitmore so much confidence.
Payton attacking. And he banks in the layup. Payton's got 7 points.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
And here is Green from deep three-point land. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Rockets lead by 13. We'll be back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Shangun. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. To the middle. And there's the second dunk to finish it off.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man. When Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Curry goes inside. Comes up empty down low. Rockets leading by 15. Smith scanning the floor. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Hield. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Three-pointer, Payton. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Down low. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Whitmore. Holiday's got his first bucket of the night. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
Here's Whitmore, covered by Hield. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Outside, Kuminga connects from three-point range. Kuminga's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Holiday against Curry. Pass to Şengün. Back to Holiday. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors trail by 12. Right wing. And Curry has it in the corner. Oh, nothing phases Curry.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Houston with a big group substitution here. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. Green, he's checked in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Rockets leading by 11. VanVleet outside. Green, and Green slams it in.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
You know, when you're looking to create a culture, a championship-type culture for your team, you want guys like JB, guys that are tough, accountable, and consistent.
For three, Van Vliet. Rebound by Butler. Warriors trail by 10. Butler, a screen on Van Vliet. Curry dishes to Green. Green, the screen. Curry passes to Green. And stolen by Şengün. Outside, Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Podziemski. A three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 12 points in just the second half.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Curry's shot is off. Houston leading by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Houston.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent.
Oh!
My goodness.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Pass to Şengün. Outside, Green. The Warriors pull it in. Curry on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. Curry can't get it to go. Curry against Van Vliet. And here is Şengün. Outside, Green. Pass to Brooks. And Moody pulls it down. Curry against Van Vliet. Green with a screen for Curry. From the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Amen Thompson.